Time for News at Noon on ABC 36 News Now.
Hey, welcome back in. Time for our January edition of Lexplorations with our friends at Visit Lex and our trusty correspondent, Dr. Jason Swanson, UK tourism professor, always on the hunt for the next Lex-based adventure.
That's right. Jason, thank you so much for coming in.
It's great to be back.
But you know what? This Lexploration is really very timely, quite
Well-timed,
honestly.
yes.
Because, I mean, not only are we all stressed out post-holiday time,
Right.
and we're all stressed out battling Mother Nature right now, but you also are bringing to the table something that's very restorative and healing, too, with this Lexploration.
Yeah,
Let's
it's a great time to do it here in January, but it's
Yeah.
something that you could do year-round. And the reason why we picked this particular activity is because part of the Lexington's 250 birthday celebration, every month they have a theme, and this month's theme is health and wellness.
Ooh.
So it's an interesting way to focus on our wellness. here.
I like that.
I do
We need to
too.
take better care of ourselves.
Yes, we do.
And if we don't do it, the good folks at Visit Lex are going to make sure we're doing
They'll
it.
give us
That's
all the
right.
information we need.
That's cool.
Awesome.
Well, let's take a look.
It's been a cold start to the new year. While the winter wonderland is nice, the travel troubles and school closures can cause some stress. It's great to know Lexington has some wonderful places to rejuvenate while we focus on our health and wellness. I'm going to check out this place, the Sound Healing Center of Lexington. The Sound Healing Center of Lexington blends art and science to create a space for relaxation and transformation. I sit down with Amy Hudson to learn more about sound healing before I try a session for myself. What does a typical sound healing session involve?
So on your side of things, if you're the receiver or the participant, there is nothing to do. That is my favorite thing about it on your part, and people come to me because they're like, this is the one place I can come where I don't have anything to do. So most people will choose to lay down or relax in some way. I have the swings here, I have chairs and the mats and pillows, and you just relax. There's nothing for you to do. You can always take it a step deeper and have it be more of an active meditation in your mind. But I feel like that comes with practice. It's kind of like a layered thing. When people first come, they're just relaxing. At the beginning, I'm working on getting people unplugged from where they came before and here. So when you move to a place arriving, I then play the bowls for, if I'm in an hour session, I'll play the bowls for about 40 to 45 minutes. And then towards the end, I incorporate more activating instruments such as rattles. I have an instrument people love I call it a rain drum. It's as if a rain stick and an ocean drum had a baby. It's this instrument. So the idea is we're going to ground into this particular experience. The bowls help really get you into that deep meditative state or slowing your brain waves down, and then the rattles help bring you back out so that I don't have to shake you to wake you up.
What are some of the benefits that people get from doing a session with you?
So there are, physical benefits, mental, emotional, and spiritual benefits. It really depends on the person and what they need and what they're searching for. Physically speaking, people talk about reduced pain, easier time sleeping, just overall more feelings of relaxation and equilibrium in their nervous system. Whenever your body is inundated with sound waves, there is an inability for your brain to process opposing sensations at the same time. So if you're coming in and you're in pain and you're inundated with sound, your pain levels reduce because your brain cannot simultaneously process all of that at the same level. Once they feel safe enough to relax, then their body goes into the parasympathetic state, which is the rest and digest state, and that's where healing happens. So physically, emotionally, mentally, healing can happen on all the levels once you can get into a relaxed state.
What advice do you have for someone who is thinking about doing this for the first time?
Stay curious. I think that is the thing, because when you come in with a level of expectation, it can color your experience. So if you do too much research beforehand and you have this idea of what you think should happen, you may get here and feel let down because it isn't exactly what you read about. But it's my experience that every session is different, and even when you come repeatedly, it's still different every time.
Well, I'm relaxed just talking about it.
Oh.
I want to try it out.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
All right.
The Sound Healing Center of Lexington is a place that will spark creativity, introspection, and a deeper connection with oneself, if we let it. Breathe, release, relax. You go ahead. I'll be here for a while.
You don't want to leave.
Oh, I'm sure. You know, I have to ask you, how hard was it to really just let go and really get into it?
Yeah, once you get started, if you allow yourself to do that, it's not that hard at all.
Yeah.
And you've got an hour or so to do that. And you can just relax, listen to the sounds, let them kind of envelop you. And that space where the Sound Healing Center is awesome. That room is actually an octagon. And so when she starts playing the bowls and the drums, the sound fills the room.
Yeah.
And it really does surround you. You feel like you're enveloped by the sound.
Honestly, just hearing it just now and watching the segment, I felt myself wanting to drift off when I heard the bowls. I'm like, oh, wait, live TV.
It's really cool space, very creative, and there's so many different things to try, like the swings but I'm curious, do they do individual sessions? Are these group sessions? How does that work?
It's both, yeah. If you want to do an individual session, she'll do that for you. Or if you can go and join kind of like a class or another session with other people. Or groups can also arrange to do it for themselves, maybe a workplace.
Kind of a team building moment there.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Well, it's definitely a great addition to Lexington. There's no lack of stress in our lives, especially after how tough Mother Nature's been on us here this past month.
Absolutely.
So really glad that you introduced us to these folks.
Yeah. And how can Visit Lex, the Visit Center there, how can they help in directing folks to different services like this and others that are in our city?
Yeah, if you just go into the visitor center and ask them, I'm looking for some relaxation, what is there to do in Lexington? They'll show you all the different options, and there's a lot of options that you can see on the website as well.
And they're totally available to do that.
Yep.
I mean, you just go in and you just,
Don't be shy.
Yeah, I guess
Have that
not.
conversation with them, and they'll give you all sorts of information.
Oh,
Love
that's
it.
fantastic. Love it.
Gosh, can't wait for the next Lexploration.
It's going to be great.
All right.
No surprises here. We want to be on the inside track.
Yeah,
on
we
this
do.
next one. But this was a really cool
It really
thing
is.
to try.
Yeah, it is.
I want to get in
Love
on this. Look how relaxed he is.
Yeah.
I know.
Jason's
Oh,
got this
chill.
down. Stay with us. High Noon continues after this.